for eternity. For eternity.
Hello, my name is Luca Hart, and this is another video as part of the wonderful series done by the Cape Town Music Academy. Today I would like to talk about a really hectic thing for me, which is feedback. When you should ask for feedback, how you should ask for feedback, and who you should ask. I once made the big mistake of asking my partner to tell me how my album sounded right after I had mixed it myself and completed it, and it was a 10-track album, and I got some feedback which I didn't want to hear, and to be fair, I was maybe taking it very personally, which one does when you've just completed 10 of your own compositions and ask someone to tell you what they think of it. But I now know that you don't ask everyone for feedback. You don't have to ask everyone for feedback. You can ask for specific little bits of feedback that you need. Others you don't need, because you're the creative person. And obviously at which stage in the production and the creative process is important where you ask feedback for, and for specific things again. So I would say, if you have musical friends, those are the people you can ask for musical feedback on. My wonderful colleague Tim, I always send him some productions, and he replies and says, the snare could sound cooler here, or maybe add, you know, another layer of percussion or something. And then I know exactly what I'm getting. I'm getting musical, probably production feedback, which I can apply and which is going to make my production so much better. I don't often ask for creative feedback, like when I've just completed a piano ballad, because that's so personal. I do have one music friend, but she knows exactly what kind of sound I'm trying to produce. So when I ask her for feedback, she won't say, oh, I think you should change the song. You know, she'll just say, I think this lyric isn't working in that sentence, or, you know, the piano is getting a bit hectic in this part, maybe you could change it up. So I've kind of found the right people that I can ask for feedback for specific things, which I think is very important. You don't want to hear a random person's full feedback on your creative work. They don't know where you're coming from, they don't know what your goal is, they don't know what kind of sound you're trying to put out into the world. And unless you're extremely strong in your sense of your musical identity, that feedback can often, you know, stop you in your tracks and cause you to have a little breakdown. So yeah, definitely who you ask, how you ask, again, asking for specific parts. So maybe if you are asking a family member, for example, you could ask, what do you think of this introduction? Does it capture you, or is it a little bit boring? Something like that, something specific, so you zoom in on the detail and you only give them that one thing to give feedback on. And if they want to like start giving you creative feedback and say, are you sure this is the kind of song you want to put out there? You just say, thank you for your thoughts, but no thank you. Yeah, I think you have to stay strong on those things, and find the right people to ask. So next time, I know if I write an album, if I write a new song, I don't think I'll ask people for feedback, you know, creatively, that is. I'll definitely, on the production side and on the technical side, and like how it actually sounds, if it's going to go onto Spotify, if it's good enough quality, on a sound design level, or sample, like if I'm using the right samples for the song or stuff like that. Yeah, so don't ask if you don't want to hear, and always take it with a pinch of salt and stay true to what your creative message is, and don't change that.
For eternity.